So hey guys, today I'm going to video where just talk about stuff literally. So we're pretty much I'm gonna talk about one of my D&D adventures I had. So yeah, I okay let me just whatever. So it basically started when I joined D&D group, and it was pretty fun to be there and stuff like that. I met. There was only two of us, well, three of us all together. I mean, so we started playing D&D, and it was pretty fun. And this adventure was it's pretty cool. And so it was kind of we were start. Okay, we start. Let me just start the adventure. We started in a tavern. I was a literal though, you know, barbarian Beyblader because I attacked crap, and yeah, that's pretty much my character. He was called ISO, like my channel, and my friend was Oliver Queen. I think he named his character after Green Arrow, I think. Now I kinda don't like references, but but it's whatever. So, and the Dungeon Master also played as a character called, what was it again? I don't remember what it was called, but he was a cleric and he was a human. And so we were in a tavern. We were in a tavern, and we were going to meet some dude to help him find a book. And so we gathered together, me and Oliver Queen, and so we basically just talked to the dude, and he's like, so I have a mission for you. I wanna like get a book, and I need your help because it's in a dungeon, and it's kind of a lost piece of my family. No, family ownings, I mean, and I kinda need it, so please just get it. I immediately asked how much we get paid, and he answered, "What already? I'll pay you. You can get whatever it is there." That's basically what he told us, and we of course accepted, and we started preparing for our adventure. And so so we waited until next Monday, and because Mondays at 7 o'clock is when we always played. So we went there. Next Monday we met. No, we all got together again, and we started playing again. So we basically just went on our adventures. We left the city, but noticed that some people were following us. So when we noticed someone was following us, I of course did a perception check, and I failed the perception check like an idiot. So we just kind of went on with our adventure. So yeah, when we were out of the town, we went into the forest, and in the forest we encountered some foes, but that's when we really noticed that someone was following us, and it was a bunch of humans, and we started fighting them. It took like 1 hour in real life, and it was actually a really long battle for the first battle. So it was 3 against 2. We were 2 and they were 3, so it was kind of unfair, but we won in the end. So that's when that session ended, and we just went on with our days then. And now then the next session, the COVID was here, the virus, and we went on computers and continued the adventure there. And we went into a desert and stuff like that. And in the desert, we encountered kind of a town, kind of a ghost town, if I'm being honest, and it was, kind of, disturbing. But before we went in the desert, a new friend, old friend of mine called Uriel, you might know him from my other videos, but, and he joined the adventure, yes. He was a wizard. I don't know his race, I don't remember that, but he was a wizard. So we went into the desert with a new found wizard, and in the ghost town we decided to take a rest. At least before we went into the ghost town. I know I'm backing forth and backwards, but it's whatever. We rested before we went into the village, the ghost town, and when I woke up, I found out that someone was looking in our bags, and guess what? It was a goblin. The goblin decided to try to take us on, but we won. But the joke that my friend Uriel made was to use water breathing in the middle of the desert, and that was a joke for a long time. So we used that joke for a very long time, and it was pretty fun. And so we went into a ghost town, when we woke up in the adventure, and the ghost town was there wasn't very many people there, but there were some suspicious dudes trying to find the same book that we were trying to find, but we didn't know. We of course didn't know of them, so we started. So the first thing we did was look into every building, and we didn't find much, but we found I don't know where they went, but I went towards the place where the bar was, and I knocked down the door and said, "Does anyone have any beer?" And guess what? The bandits and they all were there. They all looked at me, and I just asked casually again, "You guys have any beer?" One tried to shoot at me, and Oliver came. He was, he was a ranger, so and he knew me very much in adventure, so he of course knew it was me, and went there and was going to shoot back, but the bandit just said, "No, we don't need fights yet," and he asked me some questions. I said I'd answer them if they had any beer, but they of course said no, and then a fight started. It was pretty long, but we exchanged fire, and I killed many of them. One actually tried to run away, and there was of course a healer who was helping everyone, but I followed the dude that was running away. He hid behind a door, and I knocked down the door with my great axe, and that was the epic scene that I did. So yeah, that's pretty much that battle. But he tried to make peace, but with spells to calm us down, but that didn't work on me. I threw my javelin at him, and he fell down dead. So that's what happened there. But yeah. Why can't I know what I was gonna say? I think I'm actually gonna have to leave it off here because nearly out of time. So thank you guys for watching. If you liked the video, please like and subscribe. I'm not here to force you, but it would be great if you could. And I'll hopefully see you in the next one, because I'm not that big of a YouTuber, but I'll see you next time. Bye.